I'm Mike Mooney from MMDB Solutions, creators of Parallax eCommerce platform. One of the biggest issues we've run into over the years with our clients is poor product data. They get incomplete information from their suppliers, they optimize their top products as best they can, never really have time to get to the rest of the catalog. These products just sit there and never rank, never list on Google, have no SEO value, they don't convert when people get there. It's just a lot of wasted opportunity. Like everybody else, we tried a lot of AI solutions for this. Most of them were just wrappers around ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude. And like everybody else, we got a lot of AI slop. We were not thrilled with the results. A lot of hallucination, a lot of weird tone in the responses. Was not a workable solution, especially when you get to hundreds and thousands of products. So over the last year, we've set out to build a better solution, which I'm excited to share with you now. So this is a sample site that we put together to demonstrate everything. This is the typical thing you'll normally see on an e-commerce site when you're getting started. We've loaded a couple products, and they're real products. People can buy them, but they're not real great content. Missing descriptions, not a whole lot of detail. Google's not going to pick them up. They're not going to list them. It's not going to have any value. You're not going to sell anything here. So let's jump into the Parallax platform and try to fix that. First, I'm going to go in and edit one of these products, the Big Agnes Tiger Wall Ultralight 3. I've installed the Parallax AI content plugin, and as we scroll down, you'll see we now have a section here, AI content by Parallax. We can optimize any product fields you want here, but we're going to start with optimizing everything for this product. I'm going to go ahead and hit optimize now, and when I jump over to our Parallax view, we're going to see we've got a batch in progress. We are in the process of optimizing that one product. This is only going to take probably about a minute or two. So now you'll see a few minutes later we've gotten a response. Let's go in and take a look at the detail. Before we had no meta title, no descriptions, nothing really of value on here. Go in and look at more detail here. You'll see we've got a whole lot more in here. One of the coolest things about this is the SEO ranking, SEO rating. Before we do anything, we take your content, we run it through Google Gemini, and we say, give us an objective SEO score on this. When we're all done optimizing the content, we go back and ask Gemini again, what is the SEO value for this? If anybody's going to know, it's going to be Google. So this content started out as 6.8. Not the worst in the world, but not good. Once we optimize it, we're up to a 9.5. And Gemini will even give us a nice long description of exactly why it was improved. Enhance the SEO effectiveness, relevant keywords, improve search visibility, conversion potential has been increased with compelling copy and a clear call to action, all that good stuff. I like what we see here, so we're going to go ahead and import that data. There we go, and our data is imported. Only took a couple seconds there. So let's jump back to our product page and see how it looks. Refresh our page. Now we've got some content. We've got product descriptions. We've got a name that actually makes sense, that's going to be Googleable. We've got a good description. We've got key features. We've used the manufacturer part number and the GTIN and UPC to look up specific details about that product. Provide some nice solid content. Now I know what you're thinking. That can be a lot to do on individual products. So let's go in and optimize the rest of the products in this category. We have two more here. We can do them in a group. So if we go back into the back end here, and we go to Parallax page, we go to optimize products. Here we've got all the products we have in the system. Let's just go specifically to the tent category. So you'll see we already optimized the Big Agnes Tiger Wall UL3. We're going to optimize these other two right here. Click those two. Hit start optimization, and it submitted the batch. Again, this will take a couple seconds. So what's different about what we're doing here is, like I said, we're not just running it through ChatGPT. That's the quickest and easiest thing. We tried that originally. It was not successful. You get a lot of junk. You see the same words and phrases over and over again. It's terrible. So we had a group of AI experts get together, people that were former executives at AI companies, graduate students who are working on PhDs in physics who build models in their free time to support their research. Got them all together and worked through a fairly complicated system of stringing several models together, coming up with several different possibilities for each field, running it through other competing models to see how they judged it, and coming back with a final result. Once we did all that, and we did a lot of tuning with it, we started to really see some high quality data come back. So let's see how we're doing here. This one is almost done. And it's complete. Go in and take a look here. Again, we had no meta titles or descriptions before. And the regular page description was not really useful. And the product names were inconsistent and not very pretty. Typical stuff you normally see from a supplier. Look at the details for each of these. Again, we went from a 6.5 to a 9 on this one. And on the REI half dome, we went from, again, a 6.5 to a 9. That's usually about what we see. So we'll go ahead and import this entire batch. That one is all pulled in, and we go back to our tent category page, and there we go. We got nice pretty content. We go in and scan through. That looks good. This is something that Google's going to find. It's going to index it. Fills out all your structured data, so Google can tell what's there. When the customer comes here, they can actually see what they're getting. They've got details that we've pulled based on the GTIN or the UPC. And the more data you have in your system that we can feed into it, the better the result you're going to get. If you're interested in optimizing the other 80% of your catalog, please take a look at eparallax.com. It's our homepage where you can sign up for a free account. You can learn more about our products and has links right to our WooCommerce plugin, our Shopify app. Get started very quickly. It's as easy as it can get.